Fresh Market Decisions. Now this painting, I have it up on the computer. The best way for the process is that I went out to the West Side Market in Cleveland with the idea of going there and getting a painting. So when I'm out there watching and looking, I'm looking for my 30 by 60 format. I'm thinking about it. I'm using my HD camera. I'm taking video. I have some videos. I'm looking for that point of conception when that photo or that the painting just presents itself, and it does. It presents itself 5, 6, 7, 8 times. In this case, it produced 2. It produced Fresh Market Decision and A Day at the West Side Market. It's a completely different perspective on the same subject. In this case, Fresh Market Decisions, it was a family making a decision on what they wanted to buy, and it just was there. And I had 3 or 4 pictures, but this picture snapped out. Now, this side of the picture was a separate picture that was happening from one, and I took this one. This presented itself. Now, I painted it. I knew when I was painting it into the computer in the digital realm that I had something special. But when I pulled it out and I put it on the 30 by 60 that is in the show, what happens is I saw, and I see it even now, I was having a problem a little bit with composition of what was happening here. I was being let out of the painting. Well, through the acrylics and the painting, after studying what it was, I went in and added detail into this area, which then, and a little bit more detail in there, which then all of a sudden keeps the viewer in the painting, and the painting all of a sudden takes on the dimension and the perspective of exactly as if you're inside the painting. I'm able to enhance the painting with my acrylics. When I'm painting the acrylics on top, I'm not just painting the acrylics on top so that it looks like a painting. Really, I don't care whether it looks like a painting or not. The digital painting and the print on the canvas, if it was a perfect painting, I wouldn't be using the acrylics. But what I use is the acrylics to enhance and better the painting, and that wherever that is or whatever I feel is a strong point, and I'll study that painting once I have it in that 30 by 60 format. So this process allows the paintings to almost become one step further to jump out at you.
Well, I think what jumps out even more and people who are viewing the actual painting itself, that you see more so than what this is, which is essentially one of your preliminary steps, that is by you trapping the observer in the picture and bringing enhancements to the various details, you better capture exactly what you're trying to convey by the title of the painting. Is look at everything that this group of people, this family, is looking at, and you can better understand the decisions they have to make, because everything looks so good. And so you in your enhancement, not only are you enhancing a visual aspect, you convey the idea of what their thought process is, and I think you did that excellently.
Well, I hope everybody watching this DVD thinks that also. Now, I just want to get into the aspect of the 30 by 60. If you see a 30 by 60 by me, Jeff Mueller, Computer Art Man, it's an original. And I'm only producing one of a kind piece. Now, when a lot of artists paint and then they copy their paintings, their paintings are being copied. And they'll be reproduced in prints, and they'll be reproduced in, other paintings. They have so many different ways. In this case, there'll only be one of a kind, and the painting itself will not be copied. All the 20 by 40 prints or that I release from this, or any photographic prints, will be strictly from the digital information, with no painting on top of them. So my prints are the digital, but so that makes that 30 by 60 with the acrylic on the canvas a one of a kind, truly.
And it truly is. Those of you who observed, sorry Jeff, I just wanted to point out, if those of you who observed one of the earlier blogs, Jeff had a print that, well, to my uneducated eye, looked fantastic. but to his more trained artistic eye, it wasn't. It was flawed. Jeff actually destroyed that in one of the video blogs because he said there is no way am I going to have two of any painting. So he flat out destroyed it on camera. What you will see when you get a 30 by 60, it is truly a unique piece that will never again be produced.
Well, that's Fresh Market Decisions. Thanks.